there, my name's Wayne from DrClean.co.uk and welcome to this tutorial about ironing. And this time what we're going to iron are t-shirts. We have two t-shirts for you to illustrate. One has a collar and is short sleeved, and the other doesn't have a collar and is long sleeved, as you can see there. Okay, we're going to start with the t-shirt with a collar. And with everything that we do in ironing, you should have an order that you're going to iron it in. And in general, there's very few exceptions to this. We would iron from the top to the bottom of a garment. That's for shirts, skirts, wedding dresses, absolutely anything. We would tend to iron from the top to the bottom of the garment. Okay, and obviously the top of this garment is the collar. Now, using our principle of using our hands as an iron, you can see if I try and go straight over this collar, I'm going to start stretching it because it's actually sewn in around the neck. It means effectively that all I can do is certain bits of it before I have to release it and do another bit. So remember I said, if you've watched the basics video, do an inch at a time if you have to. That's fine, but don't do too much. This is a case like that. So I can do that, I can do that bit, and I can do the end. But I can't do the whole thing at once if I don't want to warp. We're now going to do the sleeves, and what I'm going to do is set it to its bottom seam, roll it up so that I feel that there's no creases in it. Put my iron on. Once I was going over the ribbed end section, I actually did that mostly with steam and not with very much pressure. Second sleeve now, again I fix the seam with one hand, and with the other I've just been pulling up to make sure that there are no creases underneath. Straight up, straight up, straight up, and then over the rib section. You notice that I was slightly above the actual fabric itself, just letting the steam do its work. Now I'm flattening this particular t-shirt out. You really, if possible, you want to get to the seams in the corner. And I'm just going to pull that down to see if I can actually get on the seam. I can't quite, and that's probably because the fabric is warped to some extent. Cotton does that, it warps and stretches. I'm very close to being on the seam, but I'm not quite there. I'm not going to worry about that, and I'm also going to do this t-shirt flat, simply because I'm going to assume you want to do it the fastest possible way. Now we do have the button area that we have to stretch and strengthen, and also the reverse button area, the front section of the button. Now we've got some logos here. We don't really want to go over those logos if we help. Just raise up, go around that, and I'm going to steam over that logo area. You see me working both hands at the same time, not pressing incredibly hard. You shouldn't have to. The iron should do its work. We'll go over that sort of logoed area again, and we'll go straight across that, across the t-shirt. It's again on the body. With t-shirts, it's one of the only times that I don't pull towards me. I actually push away from you because you want to go from top to bottom and you're not going around the board. But that is a t-shirt done. One thing you can do is just do up the top button. And that will hold the front in its place really nicely. Okay, so now we're going to head on to our t-shirt that has sleeves but no collar. Principle remains the same. You're going to want to go from top to bottom, and so the topmost element that we can reach here really are the sleeves. So once again I'm going to try and align the sleeve with its bottom seam and roll up the fabric so it's laying flat on the ironing board and go straight over it like that. To be thorough, if you wish, do the opposite side. But when you've got a vacuum heated board, there really is little reason to do that with something that's such a soft fabric like a t-shirt fabric. Unless it's of course really creased. Now, slightly more difficulty there laying it to the seam. You've got a slight warping in the middle. You received warping, got warping in your t-shirt, don't try and change it because you will not win. You try hard enough, straighten it out, that's fine. If it lays flat a particular way, that's the way it's going to lay flat. It's not going to lay flat any other way. Work it. It's exceedingly light because I don't need a huge amount of pressure on this t-shirt. I'm just going to try and match up the seams at the top. See if I can. There we go. Next I'm going in one direction, not straight. Again, next section, heading towards the bottom of the t-shirt. And the last section. Don't try and do too much at once, just enough, and you'll end up with a good result. Notice I'm letting the steam drift away and the t-shirt cool down while my hands just feel it there. And if you do that, you'll end up with a really nice result for a t-shirt.